Hello, fellows. Breaking news. $5,100 stimulus checks for Social Security and SSDI recipients are coming this Monday in a groundbreaking development for millions of Americans. The IRS is set to roll out a new round of stimulus checks this coming Monday targeting Social Security and SSDI recipients, and these payments could amount to a substantial $5,100 for eligible individuals, bringing much-needed relief to those who have faced financial challenges in recent years. The federal government's latest move aims to provide additional support to Americans struggling to make ends meet amid rising costs of living, inflationary pressures, and ongoing economic challenges. This announcement has come as a welcome surprise to many who depend on Social Security and disability insurance benefits to cover their living expenses, and for months, many recipients have been anxiously awaiting a boost to their financial stability. Now it seems their patience is about to pay off with the upcoming stimulus checks expected to make a significant difference in the lives of countless citizens. All eyes are on the IRS as they prepare for the distribution process, while millions prepare to receive these funds. Questions regarding eligibility, payment timelines, and the exact amount per individual are swirling. The IRS has confirmed that checks will be issued to qualifying Social Security beneficiaries, those receiving Supplemental Security Income (SSI), and individuals on SSDI, although many details still need to be ironed out regarding who will receive the full amount and whether there will be different payment tiers depending on income or other factors. For those wondering how the $5,100 will be distributed, it is important to understand that the funds are designed to help cover basic living costs, medical expenses, and other essential needs. This generous payment is seen as a lifeline to many who have struggled to recover from economic disruptions caused by the pandemic and other financial hurdles in recent years. As the Monday distribution day draws closer, the news has sparked a wave of excitement among the tens of millions of Americans who rely on these vital programs. The government's decision to issue these stimulus checks is being hailed as a step in the right direction for individuals and families left behind in the wake of the country's economic turmoil. In the coming days, many will be eagerly checking their bank accounts or waiting for physical checks to arrive in the mail, and the relief this financial assistance brings cannot be overstated. For many, it is a chance to catch up on bills, settle overdue medical costs, or simply breathe a little easier in uncertain times. In a major announcement that has sent waves of hope and relief throughout the nation, the IRS confirmed that $5,100 stimulus checks will be distributed to millions of Social Security and SSDI recipients beginning this Monday. This news has been eagerly anticipated by those who rely on Social Security benefits, SSI, and enrollment in the SSDI program. With inflation impacting everyday essentials like food, gas, and medicine, many vulnerable Americans have been struggling to make ends meet, and these one-time stimulus payments will provide critical financial support, offering a much-needed reprieve from rising living costs and the ongoing economic turbulence exacerbated by the pandemic and supply chain disruptions. For many, this could be the financial lifeline they have been waiting for, giving them a chance to catch up on overdue bills, manage medical expenses, or simply improve their overall quality of life. The $5,100 check amount has generated excitement, especially among those who have had limited income for years, and the stimulus checks, which will be automatically issued by the IRS, will be available to individuals receiving Social Security, SSI, and SSDI benefits. These payments are expected to significantly reduce the financial burden many have faced in recent months. While the pandemic may have pushed many to the brink, the government's decision to inject this additional funding comes at a time when many vulnerable citizens have felt abandoned by economic relief programs that often overlook those with fixed incomes. This stimulus check represents an essential move toward providing equitable financial support where it is most needed, and the relief these funds offer could make all the difference, allowing recipients to rebuild their finances, invest in necessary purchases, or secure vital medical treatments. As the distribution date approaches, recipients are eager to learn how and when they will receive their stimulus checks. The IRS has outlined that these payments will be made directly to eligible beneficiaries through direct deposit or physical checks in the mail. depending on each individual's preferences and their setup with the Social Security Administration. However, while many will receive the full $5,100, questions remain regarding eligibility for the full amount and the specifics of the distribution process, with some individuals enrolled in other programs or facing different financial situations potentially seeing adjustments in the amount they receive. The IRS has confirmed that those who qualify will receive notification in advance of the check's arrival, though no official timeline has been provided yet. With many Americans relying on these funds to cover basic living expenses, ensuring timely and accurate distribution is a top priority. Beyond the immediate financial relief these stimulus checks offer, they also symbolize the government's recognition of the unique challenges faced by Social Security and SSDI recipients, especially in the wake of the global health crisis. These beneficiaries, who often rely solely on their monthly checks to survive, have been disproportionately affected by the financial fallout of the pandemic, with rising medical expenses adding significant strain. The checks will help cover a wide range of essential costs, from prescriptions and medical bills to groceries and household expenses, all of which have become more expensive due to inflation. In a society where attention is often focused on wealthier demographics or larger industries, this targeted relief for vulnerable groups stands as a rare but essential acknowledgement of their financial struggles. The stimulus initiative, while generating palpable excitement, also raises important questions about the future of government financial assistance for vulnerable citizens. Many now wonder whether this effort is isolated or a sign of ongoing support, prompting debates about whether similar measures will be implemented as the economy continues to struggle. Additionally, discussions are emerging about whether these payments might serve as a template for addressing long-term systemic issues affecting the financial stability of older Americans, people with disabilities, and others who depend on social programs. As the Monday distribution unfolds and more Americans begin receiving their payments, it will be interesting to observe if further actions are taken to provide sustainable economic support for those facing continued hardship. Economic experts are already weighing in on how these measures could influence future fiscal policies, potentially setting a precedent for future stimulus efforts and broader economic reforms. In summary, as news of these $5,100 stimulus checks continues to unfold, many view the initiative not only as a crucial financial boost, but also as a beacon of hope for the future, highlighting the government's commitment to supporting its most vulnerable citizens and sparking essential conversations about how to ensure long-term economic stability and compassionate financial relief for those who need it most.